Well, greetings, and it's another chilly day, although it's reasonably warm, and this rain coming in and out is just about fine, I think, for the farmers. Not too heavy, enough to sprinkle down, soak through, and then allow the sun to come out a little bit, and then the process begins. So I think everybody in the farming community, which my brother-in-law is actually one, will be dead happy. Um, Today, I went for a walk with my dog, and I decided that I was going to listen to a podcast. And I chose a podcast by Jonathan Pickup. Now, John's show is really, really interesting. He calls it The Architectural Technologist, and it's just a podcast. And they talk with his friend, Ethan Johnson, about technology and printing and drawing matters. And because of John's interest in Vectorworks, then Vectorworks comes into it. So this particular show, I'd heard John talk about earlier when we have our conversations. And he's talking about this 3D printing, concrete 3D printing. Now, I've not been a fan of this. I've just, for some reason, it didn't gel with me. But I thought, no, let's go and have a look at it, because I want to put something like this into Mitchell's. And so I listened to the show, and the more I thought about it, and the more I went and followed up, I decided that, hold on a second, there is much to be looked at here. Now, the concrete itself is special. The way that the technology works with the printing process, you know, you could say it is a very oversized 3D printer. It's not, it's something akin to a 3D printer, but their technology is way ahead. The concrete itself, as the guy from there, Johnny Gordon, who is with the Iconic company that looked at the way that this was developed and done all the trial houses, says that the concrete is a very special mix. So it's just right. The cavities, when they print these things, are very clean. They put the ties in as required, and you can see them. And the cavity is so clean, you don't have a problem putting foam in. So I suddenly started to think maybe this is more than I've given it credit for. And the more I think about it, the more I look at the designs you can get for this. Nice curved walls, square angled right angles for rooms if you want them. But I just quite like the idea of a nice curved wall. And if you do the printing with something like a JCB with a very long telescopic arm on it, which is quite possible, then you can get the software that will allow that printer head on a very long beam, like a robot in a factory, to move around and follow the wall in the right position. Put some technology onto the code that says it knows where it is, in other words, lat and long rather than anything else, and you've suddenly got a very accurately placed house. And this, again, is very interesting. I started to think about how this might work, and maybe if I designed a house in CAD and then used a graphical programming interface to put the building together and instruct an AI to generate the code for printing it as a 3D object. This is just way out, and I'm thinking, wow, this is really good. So I've written something in today's posting to try and put some notes together. Now, I've written this predominantly within Apple Notes, and I've put my little links in to things I want to explore and part of my knowledge base. So the article is there. Please copy it. I think this is technology that is going to take over a lot of building process. The speed, the accuracy, the quality control, everything just says we need to look at this. So have a look. The links are there. Go and listen to John's show. It's very good. And I hope you enjoy it. Cheers.